Watch this. Ready? That's a lot of bubbles, dude. And it's the coolest. They're small, but they shine nicely. Like, they're really good quality bubbles.
DSP Cries it.
Hello, and welcome to James the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with DSP crying about Amnesia, the bunker game. How is the troll's fault? How's the troll's fault? Let's find out.
Anyway, that was the first stream today, okay? The late stream tonight was Amnesia the Bunker's premiere. Now, ever since Amnesia the Bunker was going to come out in May, people were excited and said they wanted to see me play it. Then it got bumped to early June, and this was a kiss of death, as I said it was going to be. The game came out amongst Zelda, Street Fighter 6, and Diablo. When it came out, no one talked about Amnesia the Bunker. It's as if the game never existed.
People did, just not on Twitter. And if it's not on Twitter, he doesn't know about it. There could be a 9/11 Pearl Harbor attack on America. If it doesn't appear on Twitter, he wouldn't know about it.
Which is sad, because the Amnesia games are pretty good horror experiences. And I was sad that this happened to the games. People were like, "Were you going to play it still?" I was like, how could I possibly play it? You know, I'll be too busy with those other new releases. I told you guys, if you still wanted it, I would go back and play it once we had a chance. And now that we finished both Zelda and Diablo, we got my streams open and said, hey, what do you guys want? And the overwhelming feedback I received this week was, we want variety in Street Fighter. Don't just do random ranked. If you're going to do Street Fighter, do something like a community night or something like that. And we want Amnesia the Bunker, because that's horror and that's going to add variety to the streams, okay? Now, allow me to tell you my experience with the game and my experience with the stream. My experience with the game is almost exactly what I expected.
The game told him press R2, then use the right thumbstick to open the door. So he goes up, use the right thumbstick. The right thumbstick's not working. The game lied to me. Game's stupid. The right thumbstick doesn't do anything. Yes, because you had to hit R2 first, jackass.
It's Amnesia. In this game, you're not fighting the creature that's after you. You're trying to survive and avoid it. You're trying to make as little noise as possible and sneak around. You're trying to solve puzzles. We already solved a bunch of puzzles tonight, right? And it's a little confusing, because the game doesn't really hold your hand or tell you what to do. You gotta kind of figure it out for yourself.
It did tell him what to do. He just didn't read the fucking directions.
But in general, I had a good time. We made good progress. You know, 2 hours in, we're in one wing of this underground bunker, and we're trying to solve all the puzzles. I feel like we were almost done with this one wing of the bunker, and then I got killed, which is fine, because I lost like maybe 5 minutes of gameplay. It wasn't a huge deal. But I was like, oh man, well, I gotta, go back and redo that, and then I ran out of time. So overall, it's a creepy atmosphere. It's an interesting story so far. It's kind of building to a big thing. Like they're hinting that you're going to eventually end up in this underground Roman temple or something. And apparently there was some green goo in the temple, and maybe that's what made the creature. That's why people were kind of losing their minds in this bunker or whatever. You're not sure, but that's what they're alluding to in all the logs you're reading. Like, that's pretty interesting. Maybe we'll get down there and there'll be a big
How much you want to bet he watched someone else's gameplay of it?
ending here that's scary and shit. That'll be fun, right? So it's exactly what I expected for the most part. Okay, the stream. First of all, we had way too many people for this game. And what I mean by that is you can tell when you have legit viewers and you have people coming in from hater streams. So as I'm playing the game, I notice the attendance is going up, and we go from 300 to over 400 viewers, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is not, this is a game that's a month old. It's not a super hyped game. Why do we have this many? And then, of course, what ends up happening, and I didn't talk much about this.
Because we knew you would hate it and suck at it. And that's when you're most entertaining. You're not entertaining when you're playing easy mode games. You're entertaining when you're getting just frustrated and mad because, guys, it told me to press X, so I press X. No, it told you to press X after pressing this button. When you're in this situation, you just started slamming the X button. Why isn't it working?
This on the stream, because I didn't want to derail it, is that we had a bunch of trolls coming in, being stupid shitheads, doing tips and stuff that were very disgusting and insulting and stuff, and I just ignored it. I didn't talk about it on stream.
And you didn't count any of them towards your goal. Guys, it hit the hat goal. We could have hit the hat goal. Well, what if you counted all the tips you got? No, I'm not counting all the tips I got.
But you can tell when morons are coming in from a restreamer. So someone out there must have been restreaming, and they sent their goons over. So here's the stream. There's 400 or 500 people watching. Yet in the chat, you're noticing you're not seeing that, right? You're not. I would say the chat was 50% fans, 50% newcomer, hater, troll, idiot sitting there. And, thanks to those who were there to legitimately enjoy the game. And
You have 24-hour mode, so even if they were to show up, they'd have to wait 24 hours to be able to say anything in your chat, dumbass.
In general, it's a little bit tougher to focus on a game when you have that going on. Just being honest, the troll element, you got to try to control the stream. At one point, I was moderating myself, and then finally, I'm moderating.
They couldn't say anything. You have 24-hour mode in your chat, jackass. So there's no troll saying anything. They were just now showing up.
Came in to help, which was really nice. Thank you to that moderator. You know who you are. It is what it is. It's par for the course around here. But here's what I observed, okay? In general, it doesn't seem like there's much interest in this game. I'm going to be honest with all of you, all right? this was a troll element tonight. The reason that we had those viewers was because there were trolls coming in to see if someone would support this game, which did not happen, all right? Here's what happened. I got 2 super chats, and it took all night for that, by the way. I got 1 new member, and I got 2 tips. Lowest, I'm not kidding, lowest support night
$10
this year.
You got $10 in tips.
Up to now. Literally the lowest amount of support I got in 2023 for any stream. Now, could it have just been a night of bad luck? Yeah, it might have been. But what I'm getting the vibe is that there's people who like me as a variety streamer. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that the content that I'm putting out, because it's samey content, like a lot of Street Fighter 6, that it's bad. What it means is that you get people who essentially don't have anything to talk about, so they get bored, and now they want me to change it up so now they can complain. So, for example, if I'm playing Street Fighter 6, generally, support's decent. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's decent. Usually the gameplay is good, the streams have a good vibe to them, and Street Fighter 6 is good. Do I rage? Of course.
Stop fucking with your hair.
That's par for the course. But what's happened is, in the last month and a half that I played Street Fighter 6 a lot, the trolls don't have anything to do anymore. Because what are they going to talk about? Street Fighter 6 all day? Even they get bored because they're
You getting salty at that Luke player kicking your ass? You getting salty whenever you lose? You getting into bitch mode whenever you lose? You run into Blanca and doing Blanca ball, Blanca ball, Blanca ball for 3 hours when you lose to someone? Street Fighter 6 gives us plenty to talk about, jackass.
idiots. They don't even understand competitive fighting games, so they have nothing to say. So literally, they sit around with their thumb up their butt every time I'm playing Street Fighter 6 with nothing to do. So they have been actually trying to get me to play other games because they want me to play another game that then they could have a night like tonight where it's a horror game. Oh, let's disrupt his stream. Let's get trolls in the chat. Let's get troll tips going his way so that he'll be distracted, right? So he can't enjoy the game. And then at the end of the night, let's actually say, oh, look, he had a horrible night with no support, right? This is literally exactly what they've been wanting all along. By the way, I'm not saying that everyone who wanted to see me play Amnesia the Bunker is a troll. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you can tell the vibe from a certain kind of stream. So I went from, oh, this is cool, there's hype for a horror game tonight, to, wow, literally the hype was fake all along. Yeah, there's some people who wanted it, but actually, more than half the viewing audience tonight is a bunch of trolls who are just sitting around to not support, but be insulting jerks, right? And I feel like there's...
If they were tipping you, then they were supporting you, jackass. Even if they said something like, ack, 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 or snort.
Little to no real demand for this game. I'm just being honest. You could disagree with me, and I would love to hear your feedback on the subject, if you were there live or not. You know, isn't it interesting that even though attendance was up, the chat was quite silent? There was a lot of trolling in the chat that moderators...
You have so many people banned that there's no one to talk. Also, 24-hour mode. Again, you have 24-hour mode on. Jackass.
had to take care of. I was getting troll tips all night, and it was the lowest support night of 2026. Or, excuse me, 2023. The whole year. The slowest night of the year. Don't you think if there were over 400 legitimate viewers, that maybe a few of them would have wanted to support this playthrough that they've been asking for so much recently?
No.
And now I get it, you know?
Another thing is, guys, when this game came out, a month and a half ago, you all wanted it. But now a month and a half later, you're not showing up for it. Why? Must be the troll's fault. Or it could be it's a month and a half later. The people who originally asked for it left because you didn't fucking play the game.
This is exactly what it is. These idiots wanted me to play this game because they can't do anything when I play Street Fighter because that gets supported and there's good gameplay and they can't say shit. So they want me to play something different. So now they can act like, oh, look at this. Well, I'll be honest. I think what's happened is there really isn't much demand for the bunker. Just being honest here. I'm not saying that I don't like the game. I thought I liked it fine. But I think that there really was no demand for it, or very little demand for it. It was basically trolls pissed off. They wanted something to make fun of, or a different kind of stream that they could take advantage of. Because it's a month old, and quite frankly, it's in the same vein as the other Amnesia games. It literally is. It plays like the other Amnesias. It's nothing different. It's just a different location and plot, but it is just another Amnesia game. Doesn't feel that special. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. You like the Amnesia formula. What I'm saying is it's not standing out. It's not, oh my god, this one's so much different than the others because of this amazing improvement or this. Not really. It feels like another Amnesia game. I'm sure that it'll be interesting as we get further in or whatever, but yeah, like, I actually, now I'm starting to believe that it was bullshit all along. That yes, there was a few people who wanted horror, but it wasn't the majority of my viewers. That if I'd done another Street Fighter night tonight, or maybe, here's the other thing, and this is what I was saying to people at the end of my stream tonight. This game didn't need to be played. There's many things we could do. We could have gone back to Elden Ring. Elden Ring was doing very well when I was doing my return to Elden Ring.
God, he wants to go back to Elden Ring so badly, but it just wasn't making the money like it used to.
Playthrough, their attendance and the support was good on those streams, and that's been on hold for 2 months. We could go back to Elden Ring, right? Or there's other things out there. There's other Game Pass games. There's retro games we could be playing right now, throwback stuff. We're not limited, so limited in games to be played that we have to play an Amnesia the Bunker right now. You know what I'm saying? So, sadly, yeah, I hate to say it, I do feel like I kind of got duped I feel like I was listening to mostly the wrong people. Although, again, I know there were legit fans who were looking for this. Some of them were here tonight. Thanks to anyone who was here tonight. It was a positive influence and or did support the stream. I'm not even kidding. 5 people who did. There were 5 people who contributed tonight. But outside of that, I know for a fact it was a bunch of bullshit. These people trying to derail stuff and get it to the point where they can make fun of it again. And they feel like they succeeded tonight, which is funny because I didn't read any troll messages from these idiots. I just ignored them. But yeah, it's disheartening when
that you keep bringing up over and over again on your daily rap.
I felt like there was going to be momentum. There was going to be hype for this. People were excited, and I played it. I'm like, where is everyone? Half of my audience is trolls, and it's the slowest supported stream of the year. Like, what is going on here, right? So here's the deal. I've actually heard the bunker's short. I've heard it's about a 6 to 8 hour game, tops. Like, even if
So it's going to take him at least 12.
You suck at it and you die a ton, it's still around 6 to 8 hours. So I don't know. What I would like is feedback. Here's what I would like you to do. If you could leave comments on the Amnesia videos or on this video, and I'll talk to people about it tomorrow on the podcast as well. Is this a game we want to continue with? Or is it a one and done where you know what it is? Okay, it's the same as the other Amnesias. Meh, go and do something else that's more interesting. I want to play what people find interesting. When I have a night that's more than half trolls and the slowest supported stream of the year, that's your way of telling me you didn't find it very interesting. Okay? So let me...
Or they didn't find you interesting.
know what else you would want then, and I'm open to listening to your feedback. If you want me to not play this again and do something different on Monday night, I will do that. All right, but I need that feedback to know exactly what it is you guys want, because I do feel like I've kind of been duped right now. All right, so please give me your feedback. Let me know.
They tricked
Tomorrow,
me, guys. They tricked me. It's not my fault that
the
they
first
tricked
stream
me.
is a level 1 podcast, but then we're heading over to DSP Reacts, my React channel, for the DSP versus the Internet React show. That's the clip show where I watch clips that the members have submitted. So if you're a member at this point, guys,
And then you skip the majority of the videos.
I'm gonna make the playlist literally the moment I stop recording this. I'm gonna go uploading and then making the playlist. So it's too late to post up now. If you're seeing this video, hope you already posted up your videos if you're a channel member over there. After that show tomorrow night, I've officially decided we're gonna do our second ever viewer lobby night in Street Fighter 6. This time it should be a little bit better because now I know exactly how it works and how you can join it. And I'm gonna formally announce it. It's a community fun night. This is not a super serious night. It's supposed to be people joining and having fun. Understand, I'm not.
Don't show up with your mains, guys. Show up with someone I can actually be. Help!
Not going to be picking my Blanca and trying to kick everyone's ass all night. I'm going to pick a variety of characters for fun purposes. So no, it'd be pretty stupid if people come in here with their master level characters try-harding it when I'm using low-tier characters that I don't know how to play and I'm trying to learn. You know what I mean?
God, that Luke player just lives rent-free in his head.
So I'm laying down the law now. That's what it is. So no one can go there with a misconception and then get all upset. That's what it's going to be. A fun night of just playing with viewers and trying to have a good time in Street Fighter 6 and taking that opportunity to do some tech and stuff, just messing around, getting some experience under my belt. I'll probably pick Luke because I think Luke, I would like to practice his combos and stuff, right? So we'll see. But should be a good time tomorrow night on the late stream, our second ever viewer community night on the channel. And then Monday, we're going to go back to Street Fighter 6 as the daytime stream. That'll be ranked play, and likely it'll be serious ranked play, maybe Blanca. And then Monday night is up in the air because it was going to be Amnesia the Bunker. But at this point, I really need your feedback on if you wanted it or not. I don't see the point in continuing a game that actually my audience didn't care for, that it was just these idiot trolls, and just so they can make an example, oh, look, no one's supporting you. Well, fuck off. I don't want to waste time with that then. Let's do something people want to see. All right? So please...
Doesn't care about the trolls, but keeps bringing them up over and over again.
Your feedback. Thank you all for watching the Daily Wrap. We'll talk more about this in the morning tomorrow. I'll read your comments overnight, and we'll go from there. Thanks, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Oh, see us tomorrow? Let's see what he said. Tomorrow.
Okay? I'm not going to let what a bunch of fucking idiots say dictate me or my enjoyment of games or my content whatsoever.
He says, bitching about it.
Because their narrative is that because Phil had the slowest night of the year last night, he's going to wage quit Amnesia the Bunker. Fuck you.
You had majority of a 17-minute video talking about how you're going to quit the game.
I'm going to play what I want. I liked the game last night. It's creepy and scary, and it's going to be frustrating, I know, because you can't really defend yourself. I like the game. I am going to continue to play Amnesia the Bunker, regardless of the level of support I receive on the stream, because I play games because I like them. Not because I'm fucking looking for a paycheck, you fucking ingrate idiots.
Well, okay, where's this narrative coming from that you're not doing this for a paycheck? When every time it's, guys, this is my job. If I don't make any money, I can't pay my bills.
You're so dumb. You're such knuckle-dragging morons. If I was looking to make money, I would have been doing things all along to just make money. You fucking incredible, brainless, black hole, empty-headed idiots. I can't believe you would say that narrative. Everything I've ever done has been anti-profit. Have you not noticed?
Spending it as quickly as it comes in? Not exactly anti-profit, but it's anti-savings anyways.
I refuse to follow the YouTube trends to make money. I don't take sponsorships.
Is that why you do a React channel now?
Or partnerships when I'm offered them. I didn't take the paycheck from Keemstar. I don't cash in on my haters to make money. I outright tell my viewers, support me for my content, not to stick it to the haters. Don't monetize the hate, right? I do literally everything to not make money. Yet you would make your narrative that Phil's about the money and he's going to rage quit a game. You are so fucking stupid. You want to clip a section? Clip this one, bitches. Because
Done.
this is what you won't clip, because now you feel fucking stupid. Alright? I'm not quitting Amnesia. The gameplay continues on Monday night as planned. I'm continuing with this goddamn game because I like it. And I know that some of my viewers genuinely like it too. And I'm not all about the profit every fucking moment of my life. You know? Yes. Is it going to be concerning if for an entire week I have a week full of slow streams with low support? Yes. Did that happen? No, dumbass. So why the hell would I drop a game?
I swear to God, you're a fucking moron. Seriously, DSP. You can't have the 17-minute daily rap be all about how, guys, if you don't step it up, I'm going to quit the game because it's clearly just trolls who want it. And then the next day, no, I never said I was going to quit the game. That's a troll narrative, guys. Never said that. Like, we just watched you say it, dude. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.